I think it's me. This is sort of more of a PSA than a full-blown demo, but last week I mentioned the query metadata tracking project that we were working on. I'm happy to announce that that is shipped and up and excuse me, up and running in prod. We can we're so to recap for folks who missed last week, we are logging a whole bunch of additional query metadata on queries now into a separate S3 and ETLing that into Snowflake so that we can poke around at it in analytics. And I apologize, this is probably the ugliest dash ever, but now we can do all sorts of cool query analysis and like query tracking with this data. So if you want to just see like your sort of execution times over time, easy. Filter by connection, do whatever you want. Here you can see across the product our most expensive connections. And some of them are quite a lot slower than others. You had a funny question of how P95 was broken down by the number of fields per query, and of course you could slice and dice that by connection as well. And we have a whole lot more information now about the shape of the query and its definition, including like the view name and where the query comes from, and also who's running the query. So you can do all sorts of let you imagine what's possible there. But to give an idea of the shape of the data that we're bringing in, like we've got all sorts of time related stuff. We've got source information, created user information, and then a whole bunch of timing statistics on the various portions of the query process, including like model fetch duration, which is kind of cool. So this is up.
This is awesome. Can you pull it back up just for a very hot second? I think last time you said there was a join key. Is this join on like query ID to other stuff to work backwards into dashboards?
Yeah, can be.
Okay.
Yep, query ID is in there. It's not modeled yet, but it's in yeah, it's in there. There's if anyone wants to poke at this full queue metadata JSON object is the entire object that we're pulling. So if anything is missing, and feel free to request, and we can pop more stuff in there.
That's awesome. Yeah, it'd be awesome to be able to work backwards on like dashboard performance from this.
Very cool. Yeah, yeah, that's in there. There's quite a bit of stuff.